to the channel. I'm Emily and today we are doing a baby book haul. I'm currently 32 weeks pregnant with my baby rainbow boy, and today I just wanted to come on video, do another Vlogmas video, of course, and also just show the collection we're starting to gather with books. I think books are super important. I think they help children establish a vocabulary very early, and it's just a great bonding time between mother and baby in the womb and outside of the womb, and even dads, to have that time one-on-one reading together. So I personally have already started reading to my baby boy. I'm sure some of these he may even remember by the time he gets out, but who knows. So these are not going to be in any particular order. These were not all purchased by us. Some of these were gifts off of our baby registry. Some of these were just bought on their own, and some of these we just took it upon ourselves to buy to build him a collection. He does have one shelf in the living room. He does have one shelf in the bedroom, so we're going to make that shelf his bookshelf, but I see him growing out of that shelf very soon with as many books as he has, so we're going to have to start figuring out other options. So first thing I'm going to go through is these ready to read books. My mother actually bought him these books. I personally feel it doesn't matter which time to start reading. I mean, you can read them in the newspaper. I really feel it doesn't matter. But these are the ready to read pre-level 1 books. So they're very simple sentences, and this is something that he could start to read on his own when he gets older, no matter what the age. So this is Daniel Goes Out for Dinner, and Daniel Plays at School, which I didn't even know Daniel was a character until I saw him, I think, in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Then we have Ready to Read Level 2 with the Peanuts Gang. So you've got Snoopy and Woodstock, Best Friends Forever. We've got Lucy Knows Best, Make a Trade, Charlie Brown, and Time for School, Charlie Brown. So again, this is something that I can read to him now. This is something that I could read to him at bedtime as a baby, and then this is something that eventually him and I can read together when he's learning to read. So I feel like we'll definitely get a couple of years out of these. I'm a huge Dr. Seuss fan, so of course I could not let time go without getting him some Dr. Seuss. Some of these were actually mine. I don't know when I bought them exactly, but I had them at my parents' house. So we've got Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss, The Lorax by Dr. Seuss, which I feel each Dr. Seuss book shows an incredible message, and The Lorax is definitely one of my favorites. I also had to get him In the Spirit of Christmas and Vlogmas, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The Grinch is my favorite character. And we also got him Cat in the Hat. Fun fact, Cat in the Hat is actually his dad's favorite childhood book, so I felt that this was something great that, you know, his dad and him can read together, again, as a baby or as learning to read. I felt that this was something that they could share as a bonding moment, so had to get the Cat in the Hat. I purchased 2 black and white books. For those that don't know, newborns can't see color right away when they're born. So this is black and white baby animals, and this is just black and white. None of these have any words. It's just contrasting pictures of shapes, animals in black and white, which is great to show them, you know, during tummy time, you know, to grab their attention, help them with eye tracking, things like that. I forgot to mention in the Dr. Seuss collection, I also got the Dr. Seuss's ABCs, an Amazing Alphabet book, which is incredible because it shows each letter, and then it shows 3 words that begin with the letter, and they kind of make it like a song, so I thought that was neat. On the Night You Were Born, which I saw a lot of talk on the internet about this book, and I sat in Barnes & Nobles and I read it and I fell in love with it, and that's what I knew it had to go on my registry. So I got this as a board book because I wanted it to last a long time, and I just wanted to have these memories with him, and hopefully, I mean, babies are babies. I don't know how good it'll stay, but this is definitely one for the books that I want to treasure because it's such a beautiful story. This was gifted to us by our friends Trayvon and Misha. This is the Baby Touch and Feel Animals. So there's a lot of books in this collection of touch and feel, but what I love is the colors, and I love that you can actually touch and feel part of the animals to get a feel of like what certain things feel like. So I thought that that was pretty neat, and it's also like a squishy, soft board book. So I haven't taken it out of the plastic because the cover is paper, and all of his stuff is like in this heap pile in my living room, and I didn't want it to get damaged. But this is the Polar Express. It was like $23 in Barnes & Nobles, and I got it for like 11 bucks in Amazon. So it was definitely a steal. So I had to get it. And this is one of my favorite Christmas stories. And the story and the movie, like, chef's kiss. It's incredible. I got Where the Wild Things Are. This is an awesome story. I remember it in elementary school, and David never heard of it before. And I was like, whose man's is this? Like, how have you not heard about Where the Wild Things Are? And this is also something with very simple text that he can read when he is older. But I felt that this was a great story before he goes to bed as he gets older, and just building that relationship of being our little wild thing. Clifford the Big Red Dog, the board book. This is also another one of David's childhood favorites. And you'd be surprised how hard it was to find Clifford because of the new movie that came out, which I have to watch. But I loved that it's a board book and not just the small picture books. He does have some soft covers like Where the Wild Things Are, but I do want to limit as many soft covers because I know babies just, you know, if, you know, you're not careful. So I wanted board books that he felt comfortable holding and pulling and opening by himself. So Clifford the Big Red Dog. This was gifted to us at our shower by my friend David. This is Dinosaur, Dinosaur Say Goodnight, and Other Bedtime Rhymes. This has very quick, simple little nursery rhymes, but dinosaur versions. And I love the colors. Like, the illustrations are so beautiful. They're so bright. And again, this is one of those soft board books, and what little boy doesn't love dinosaurs? So I thought that this would be great for the collection. The Going to Bed book. So, quick history. We were in Barnes & Nobles, and I had a stack of books. Like, I couldn't figure out which one. So it got to a point that we sat at a table, and David and I did process of elimination, and this was actually one of David's picks. And I like it because it's very simple, you know, easy, quick text. Again, beautiful pictures, and it's just a process of, you know, getting ready to go to sleep. And I thought that this would be an awesome quick read for him at any age to get ready to go to bed. These two were gifted by his Aunt Rachel, which was an incredible surprise. She got him some Shel Silverstein. I remember being in school and getting a poem read to us once a day from one of these books. So it's A Light in the Attic and Where the Sidewalk Ends. And I've picked one, and David has picked one, and we've read poems to him in the womb. And these are just amazing, quick, like, change your perspective on life poems for any age. So definitely recommend having something like this in the library. Love You Forever, which if you haven't read it, it's a tearjerker. It's an amazing book about the process of going from baby to adult and the circle of life. And I love that it has repetition in it, teaches kids repetition, but also has such a powerful message. And this is something, God willing, if it stays in good condition, I would love to hand on to him. So in the future, my future grandchild can have this book, and it's just an incredible story. Like, you gotta read it. And lastly, we have Goodnight Moon. Thank you to everybody that took the time on Facebook and on Instagram to answer my poll on what were their favorite children's books growing up, because David and I honestly were at a crossroads. We didn't know where to start with some of the books. So this was super helpful, and Goodnight Moon was an awesome suggestion. And I love the fact that part of it is black and white, and then the other part is in color. So it's great to show, you know, back and forth between what he could see when he's first born to, like, as he gets older, what he could see in both. And again, simple, quick story about saying goodnight to the moon before you go to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my baby book haul, building a library for my baby boy. Comment down below, what were your favorite books growing up? Do you have any suggestions for us? Again, I'm a big person on reading, so if you have any suggestions, I am all for them. We are here for it. And just comment down below. Let's start a conversation. What was your favorite book growing up? What did you enjoy most about growing up? Did you like reading growing up? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That way you're notified of all the latest CDP life. And we'll see you guys next time with another Vlogmas video.